Now to a story of a man who suffered from cardiac arrest and came back stronger.
KSHB 41's Caroline Hogan was able to talk to him about his experience, and we join her now live. Caroline, what happened with this man?
It's unbelievable, you guys. So it's right here in this neighborhood around this bend on Mission Road where John Cook was running and collapsed and suffered a cardiac arrest. But it was the miracle workers who came by and their quick work that saved his life.
I'd say it was one of the most emotional, confusing, scary times in my entire life.
It was a normal day last fall. John Cook got home from work and went out for his daily run.
So I've been doing, 3 or 4 or 5 miles every day for several years.
The 52-year-old didn't know that that day he'd be fighting for his life.
I felt something I hadn't felt before. My whole shoulders and head got really hot. Top half of my body locked up a little bit, and I thought, this is strange. I went down to one knee. I actually went to hands on the knees, caught my breath, couldn't catch my breath. Next thing I knew, I was out.
He awoke to strangers standing over him and an ambulance taking him to the hospital.
One of them was a woman that said, you don't know me, but we've been making out for the last 2.5 minutes. Turns out she was one of the first people to start giving me CPR.
Cook had suffered a cardiac arrest. 9 out of 10 people don't survive it, but he was that 10%, thanks to fate. 3 doctors from the University of Kansas Health System, all driving by at the exact same time, stopped to help. One of them, Dr. Prakash Acharya, a cardiologist.
And I came to find out later that he was driving that route 2 hours earlier than he normally does that night. The fact that he drove up at that, not just that hour, not just that minute, but the fact he drove up that second made all the difference in my life.
My initial reaction is that was one lucky dude.
Cook was brought into the care of Dr. Rhea Pimentel, where he was diagnosed with atrial flutter.
His heart rhythm went so fast that he couldn't get blood to his head, and so he passed out.
He got a defibrillator put in, but not even 2 weeks later, he was back, running that same route.
Every time I go around that curve, I think about exactly what happened, but I kind of have a smile when I do it because it's kind of like I beat something.
Cook hasn't been able to find the initial bystanders who stopped to help him that day, but he's utterly grateful, to say the least.
How many times in our lives we drive by something and say somebody else has got that? How many times in our life do you possess a skill that you can help with but you don't use it? If one of 4 or 5 things hadn't happened perfectly for me, that I wouldn't be here. And that does wake me up in the night still. The thing that puts me back to sleep is how good of care I got. I mean, how immediate the care was on the spot, but also the care I got for the way that my life will go forward.
Incredible, right? I mean, one thing Dr. Pimentel told him after the fact, after he was treated, was go forward and live your life, young man. You are fine. And that really just shows to the incredible care that he got and the miracle that it is that he's here with us today, Taylor and Lindsay.
Yeah, when you hear the cardiologist, no less, was there 2 hours earlier than he normally is, seems like no accident.
You cannot help but be caught in a story like that.
Amazing.
Caroline, thank you so much.
What's the difference, Caroline? Because we want to talk about this so people know the difference between cardiac arrest and a heart attack.
We talked about this a lot when DeMar Hamlin got hurt last year. This has been in the public conversation a whole lot. It's a good time to remind people about it.
Definitely, because I even slipped up and called it a heart attack when in reality it is a cardiac arrest. So I asked Dr. Pimentel and she said a heart attack is when you lose blood flow to the heart, whereas what John had was a cardiac arrest due to the atrial flutter. And a cardiac arrest is more of the generic term in which you lose blood flow to the brain.
Wow, okay, incredible. So glad that he's okay.
Absolutely. Caroline, thank you.